Hey there guys, it's Rick again here with AirgunWeb and AirgunWeb TV and our continuing series on the Brocock Bantam Sniper HR. This is the Hummer regulated model, 25 caliber. This is the standard power output. It's got the shorter barrel. They have one that's a little bit longer with higher output. This gun has been a lot of fun to shoot, and we're at that next part of our video. Like we did like the basic testing, and then like the last video we shot count. We were like getting 70 plus shots out of this thing, which is really something else. Today we're gonna take a look and see if it matters what kind of attachments we run on the end of the barrel. So right now we've got the basic barrel nut. I've also got this muzzle brake looking thing. And then I've got the Zero DB moderator. Now this guy here does take the bark out. Now this is already pretty quiet. This makes it quieter. Cool thing about these, they can't be fitted to a firearm. They don't work, which is very cool. So these are airgun only, and these things work really good. What we're gonna find out today, again, we're gonna shoot just at 50 yards for now. We're gonna be stretching it out at further videos. But I'm gonna take this target here. I'm gonna shoot just a sample group right here with the barrel nut, kind of see what we got. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try each one of these other attachments. I'm gonna shoot the muzzle brake, I'm gonna shoot the Zero DB, and we'll see how they go. Whatever one is the best, I'm gonna give us 2 more groups just to check consistency, to see if it maintains that great group or if it was an anomaly. Now, I'm gonna try to film everything through my phone scope rig. These guys here, they have this attachment that hooks up to basically this scope, so long as it doesn't have a rheostat on it, it'll hook up to the scope, and you can look through it, shoot like you normally shoot. You use your cell phone for recording. Super awesome. The cool thing about it is that it just ratchet straps to your scope. No big contraption to hook up. Ratchet strap on, flip a switch, pulls right off. You go on and do something else with it. I love it. It's pretty cool. It's up to the phone. Sometimes my phone is a little quirky, so hopefully that goes well today. But we're gonna have a camera down there on the target anyway, so regardless, we're gonna get the footage. But I think this is going to be very interesting. Also, this video probably will run a little bit longer. I am not going to edit this. So we'll do 5-shot groups to keep it somewhat timely, but I'm not going to try and edit stuff out. You're going to see what I see as I see it. Hope you guys like it. Okay, here we go. 5 shots just to see where we're landing, make sure we're on zero. I'm running an MTC optic scope. This is the first focal plane model. And I really like that. Just as an example, first focal plane, watch the reticle here. As I zoom out, the reticle goes with it. And as I zoom back in, the reticle comes back with you. Get it focused here, and there it is. Okay, so that's very, very cool when you're out hunting. The first focal plane, the reticle moves with you, so your mil dots stay true. Become a super fan of those. Also, we got wind blowing today. It's variable between 5 to 7 miles an hour, and it's coming from the north to south, and it's either coming at us or a little bit away from us. It's kind of swirling a bit. So that's what we got. Those are the conditions we have. That's actually pretty much ideal for this time of year here in Texas. It really doesn't get much better than this. Let's see how we do here. All right, I'm gonna take 5 shots. We learned last time the single shot tray is the most accurate, but it is kind of tedious. Okay, there's 5 shots. I've swapped out the barrel nut for the muzzle brake. Let's give that a shot. We'll see how that does next. Still I measured laser range find from here, it's 53 yards, so that's where we're shooting. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna do one more. I had one before that last one just got away from me. Let me see if this does any better here. Okay. This is the last of the basic testing here. Gonna drop some rounds through the moderator. Again, this is the Zero DB model, and it is pretty doggone quiet. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, after shooting those three with the barrel nut and the muzzle brake, I actually think that the moderator gave us the tightest group. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot another group with the moderator just to see a consistency. What I might do is actually do 2 5-shot groups, just one right after the other, and just see if we maintain that. So I'm gonna do, I guess, let's do this. I'll do 2 5-shot groups on the bottom 2 targets, and that way we'll know, was it just a fluke, or is this really the best option so far? Let's see. All right, here we go. spread out a little bit. All right, let's do the second group. Here we go, second group. See if I can make sure I'm super consistent now. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna actually adjust for impact too, see if I can hit the red. Here we go. Just keep that same hold. Okay, so let's take a look at our results here. So there's our sample shot right there. That's with the regular barrel nut. And then we moved over to here. This was the muzzle brake. And I don't know that maybe I didn't give this a fair enough shake because I think I pulled a couple shots in that group. I may come back and revisit this at another day. But here was our first group with the moderator, and really that's pretty exceptional right there. That's what you want to see. That's a doggone good group. And that's why I went ahead and shot the moderator of these last two groups here. This one here was interesting. When I went out there to collect the target, I noticed the wind had shifted yet again. I'm gonna have to put some flags out there because I go out there one time and it's blowing one way, I go out there another time it's blowing another. Now it is coming out of the south and it's blowing this way. So it's blowing this way across the target, which is why we saw my shots here push to the left. And what I did is, and you'll see this, hopefully the scope cam footage turned out okay on that second group, but I held a little bit high, see if I could get it to drop in there, and you definitely saw the groups pushing there to the left, and that's, I think, cause of the wind, but don't know for sure. But this group right here, if we take that one errant shot out, we're back to where we were with the original group and that same basic size. And that's pretty doggone good. That's pretty good accuracy. Now, the other thing I found was interesting, and I'm going to go back and maybe do some crony numbers with these different things, but you know, I am dead center here with the barrel nut. When we went to the moderator, it started to drop low, so I'm wondering if we're losing a little velocity with the moderator. I haven't really seen that a lot, at least not in Airguns before, but I'll go ahead and run it over the crony before our next video. I'll have that information for you. But all in all, I mean, we're getting better and better groups here. Every time we go out, we're getting better. And that's part of why I wanted to do this series. You know, oftentimes I'll do a video, I'll do a review, and I'm showing you the best of what the gun can do. And that's great because that gun obviously did that. And you can do that with time and energy and effort. But sometimes you may not know how to get that out of that gun. And with this series, we're going through very methodically, step by step by step, how to know we're getting the most out of our gun. So we've got a few things coming up. I'll show you guys how to adjust the trigger. I'm going to play some more with the muzzle brake and also the moderator and see how it does at 75 yards, see if there's any differences there. I'll do some testing beforehand and hopefully I'll know definitively, is it going to be the muzzle brake? Is it going to be just the straight barrel nut? Or is it going to be the moderator? Let's find out. Guys, thanks for staying with us through this whole series. My name is Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, AirgunWeb TV. Thanks for watching.